Recording. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be an intro mainly for the video that I'm recording right now, as I plan to record the entire VoD so that I can upload it later. I'm going to be charting, doing a vocals chart of RX Bandit's Crushing Destroyer. This will be my pick for the Valentine's Day pack that C3 is doing. And I'm planning on starting and finishing it today. I set aside about 3 hours, so midnight today. Hopefully I'll have a finished chart. I'm ambitious and I want to do harmonies as well. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to scroll down to my vocals track and just a little bit of setup. So the song is about 5 minutes. There's about 3 minutes of vocals. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be using... Yeah, October, hi there. I am planning on including harmonies as well. We'll see how far I get. Because, like I said, this 5-minute song, there's about 3 minutes of vocals. So what I'm going to be doing as initial setup is I'm going to make this a little smaller. I'm not actually going to be using the mixer all too much. I'm instead going to be using the inline editor, which can be accessed by clicking on a track and hitting E. This opens up basically a mini version of the editor as if I double-clicked it. So what you see here, if I chart something, it shows up here as well. So that's what I'm going to be working with. I'm going to turn off my snap. And then for the actual audio track, I am going to be setting or turning on spectral edits. This is a feature that was included, I think, version 5 or maybe 6 of Reaper. And what this does, it shows the spectrogram of the track. Hello, Chillit Man. No, I have 2 PS3 guitars, but I'm not going to be playing any games today. This is a charting stream today, so just gonna change these display settings a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. I think that's what I want, right? Yes. Okay. So I went to the spectral editor. And that will basically allow me to chart vocals visually. Any bright spot that you see will most likely be a vowel sound, and any dark spot will either be consonant or something not worth charting, like echo or reverb or something like that. Okay, yeah, thank you, Metric. Like I said, this is a charting stream today. I'm not going to be doing any gameplay. I'm not going to be able to test your plugin. Probably not this weekend or anytime. I don't even know what the plugin is for, so... I'm assuming it will let you use 360... Yeah, okay, let you use PS3. Well, to be honest, I don't have any PS3 guitars. I've modded them all. They are either sound-trollered or I put a Retro Cults mod kit in there. I guess I do have a cracked guitar that can be run in PS3 mode, but yeah, I don't want to do any testing right now. Another thing is that because this song will have harmonies, I am going to be charting on Harmony 1 track. The vocals in this song are all gang vocals, meaning they're all sung at the same time. So once I finish Harmony 1, I'm going to just copy and paste it into parts vocals, change the track name, and then that'll be my parts vocals, and then I can add the animations to that. All right, without further ado, so let's get started. I'm just going to go right into it, how I would chart. I like to chart at half speed, so I set my rate to 0.5, and I do not have pitch shift enabled. The reason for this is pitch shift tends to sound a little bad in Reaper, in my opinion, even though I've tried different algorithms. So what setting it to half speed will do is it'll still let me chart the pitches as they are, because if you have the speed of a track, basically it'll just sound an octave lower. It might sound grating. I got used to it eventually, and I hope you do too. I hope you stick around and watch me chart this song. I'll first maybe play it in full speed so that you can kind of get a sense of how they're singing. A new adventure to a place we can't find. So this guy is singing quite right now light. Oh, I should probably have lyrics pulled up next to me here so that I can see what he's singing. So, hey, I have that up on my second screen. I'm just gonna unbox. Yeah, keep this always on the top so I can see the chat. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. Where is my stream? I'm just gonna put the chat under the stream cam. There. Okay. And also, I guess for those watching the chat on screen, is it visible? Does it need to have like should I add a shadow to the text or anything like that? Or is it okay? I think it's okay. Let me know if it doesn't look good. Oops, wrong one. Okay. So let's go. So here's how it sounds. Here's how it's going to sound at half speed. So sounds a bit odd, but you get used to it. So charting logic states you want to always chart the vowels. You can chart sounds like N, like in this case it's new. So let's get started. Top off. So I'm just going to first chart visually, and then basically I'll do like one phrase at a time. I'm going to chart it visually based on the spectrograph and what I hear, and then I'm just going to go in with the sound, like the wave, the synth generator, so that I can then move the notes around if needed. Cut it off there. And I also chart the pit. I always chart the timing first. So I chart timing for the whole song, maybe add phrases, but usually I chart the timing of the notes first, and then I move around and actually do the pitches. I could do both at the same time. I'm not that good yet with my ear, so I do timing first, and then I do the pitches. So, DaVinci Resolve user, beyond based. Yeah, I love DaVinci Resolve. It's great. I'm actually considering paying for it, especially if I'm gonna be making more videos. It's such a good program, especially for free. Like all the stuff you can do for free, it's great. That's a big sigh. Okay. The one thing you should look out for is when you have words that end in a vowel and start with a vowel. Like here, it's a to a place. Sometimes they can be kind of blended, so you gotta kind of estimate, or you gotta kind of know when to cut off the note. I think it kind of gets cut off there, and then what we want to do is reduce the space a little bit so that there's a little bit of a gap in game. There's pitch there. This is kind of hard because he's kind of like inhaling as he's singing, so trying to find the beginning here. I think it's about here, but we'll definitely hear it when we Tua. Yeah, Tua. Yeah, we'll definitely hear the when I play it with the pitch with the synth generator if it's off or not. The N is kind of drawn out. There's definitely a note here. The hands in each other is what the lyric is. Let me try scrubbing. Yes. Here? Sounds like there's he's sliding a bit there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think he's kind of going up and then down again. I think it's okay. Okay, so after this one, I'll just go back and just confirm that every note I've placed is timed correctly. And a new world. Saying world here. I'll have to see if that's pitched later when I actually pitch the notes. No. Kind of guess that sounds like it's going down. Mines. Okay. Slide ends here. I think it starts sliding here. Okay. So I'm just gonna go back and I'll do full speed, just to make sure it sounds correct. A new adventure. I might turn down the vocals a little bit so I can hear the beep. A new adventure to a place we can find with our hands in each other's and a new world in our minds. Okay. I think that hand. With our hands in, with our hands in. I want to say, I think it starts a little early. With our hands in each. Didn't even see what was there. I also added some filters, so hopefully there's not as many. I'm assuming it was a spammer. With our hands in each other's and a new world in our mind. Okay. That sounds okay for now. Once I get to the actual pitching, I might adjust more. think there's two words here. There is. Okay. He says when I'm inside. That might be. That's gonna be a talkie, I think. That when I'm. Kill. There's definitely a slide there. You pinned it. Ah, yes, good job. Streamboo. I don't know what that is, but it's some website that they always want us to check out. That's quite the slide. Might be a small slide here, but I feel like it's small enough that I don't. It doesn't need to be charted. We'll see when I pitch it. Okay, what is he saying here? When I'm inside you, baby, the lips. Okay, baby. Baby, your lips. That's too far. Okay, definitely a slide there. The only thing is the spectrogram doesn't show slides too terribly well, unless they're really apparent, like really big. And later on in the song, I'm pretty sure that that happens, because he does end up singing a little bit more forcefully. Definitely ends here, though. Oh, he is kind of raising his voice there, or increasing in pitch. Again, might be a thing for when I start pitching it. Okay. Sounds like frog. I'll just make that a talkie. Yes, that's right. Don't lick frogs or else you're gonna sound like this singer. Yeah. Starts around here. Oh, and I guess I didn't mention, I don't have the stems for this. I used UVR, um, a local model of the MV-SEP through UVR to get this vocal track. I figured most people use that nowadays, so but just thought I'd clarify. Ooh. That's a long slide. I want to say it ends here. I think it's kind of trying to see where it kind of starts going up. This is one of those that you can kind of see. I think it's here. Well, I can confirm later. The mighty owl spotting me in the middle of the forest at night. What is this referencing to? Okay. Well, I'm just glad you're here. Thanks for joining. All right, let's see how this goes. When I'm inside you, baby, your lips complete me. I'm intrigued by your design, the okay. All right, now we're starting to sing a little more forceful, which is good because then we get these nice clean lines or cleaner lines, which we like because I like to do things visually. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of scrubbing it, but I do it if I have to. Okay. Pretty sure because he says the price and like he barely sticks on. Like he barely says the word the. If you can like, this is the. I'll probably have to reduce this a little bit. This is a very short syllable. So a good trick if you're charting things visually is if you see something like this where there's a bit of a pop or like a peak, and then all of a sudden it gets like nice and consistent. You can kind of see it here too. There's just a big loud spot here that seems to um, be multiple pitches, and then it kind of, the line is a little bit more consistent looking. That part is like the constant. You don't want to chart that. It's a little too early. So again, it's not always the case, but usually. It kind of still has the. It kind of has like the. It's kind of like the percussion sound when you make an O sound. And it's kind of like the end of the F. Fame. Slide. That's a short slide. I think it's here. You can kind of see a break in the spectrogram here as well. That may indicate it's a slide. It looks like that's the case here, and before it gets into a nice line again. Bit of a slide. What's consistent here? I think here. Oops. Another slide here. Again, you can see a small break here, indicating that's probably where the slide is. But we'll confirm once we pitch it. Maybe a little earlier there. Oh, we got some harmonies. Would you point me to the meeting? So, if you're charting harmonies all on one track, I know there's like a model that can separate it. I haven't really looked into it. I don't find it to be a pain personally to listen to the harmonies or to find the timings. You want to just kind of focus on the lead singer because that tends to be the loudest voice in the mix. If they happen to sing a little off, but they're pretty locked in here. Little squiggle there. Another thing with the M sound, I found anyway with harmonics charts, is that if it's at the beginning of a word, unless it's really pronounced, like usually it's not charted. But if a word ends on that kind of noise, like if it ends on an M sound, they tend to make the vocal tube. They tend to chart that. So just an observation I found. Sometimes I know when I charted customs a couple like a year or two ago that like the notes are really short and stubby, and that's because there was a lot of sounds like, and I thought you're not supposed to chart them. But then when I looked at an official chart, they did chart them. So my vocal notes have become a little bigger and look a little more harmonics-like, which which is cool. I think there's a slide there. I'm gonna chart as one note for now, and when I pitch it, two, two. No, I think there is a slide up and then down again. No, I think it's just one slide. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, there's the slide there. Ooh, big slide. It ends here. There's two slides there. I'll figure that out. Lift. It ends here. Jesus Christ. So much emotion. I think this is the slide. Let's start here. Okay. Okay. So we have completed 40 seconds of the song, and we are now at our first chorus. So I'm gonna go back, and now I'm just gonna go listen to it. I'll do half speed, make sure that the notes I charted sound like they're in sync with the song. And then we're gonna keep going. I'll just do half speed first, see if it sounds good, and then I'll go full speed. This one I'm not too sure about. When we actually get to the pitching part later on in the stream, I'll just double check it then. I just want to have like a baseline for everything, and errors that come up now will be fixed later. I'm just gonna do full speed just to make sure. I'll just do the whole thing. It's only 40 seconds. Nope, I'll just go. Actually, never mind. I'll just do where I here. I'm intrigued by your design. The price of fame, it don't come cheaply. Could you? This one might be a little too soon. Don't come cheaply, could you point me to the meaning? Could you tell me what's in store? We all want to live forever, locked inside your... All right. Save, and we're gonna keep going. So we've got quite a bit of song left, but we've got a good chunk already, so... another thing is, so the chorus, I believe, repeats twice? Or actually, no, this pre-chorus doesn't repeat at all, I don't think. Oh, no, it does. Okay. So the choruses and pre-choruses do sound similar, but they did it all in, like, one take. So it's not recommended, or I don't recommend anyway, in this case, to copy-paste it, because you'll spend more time fixing like the mistimings than it would be then to just chart it. And I'll show you once I get to the second pre-chorus. The verses are always going to be different. They always sing different words, so not even worth trying to copy. But if you're doing like a pop song, like especially like a modern pop song, they tend to repeat their choruses. So you could easily just damn, my tea is cold. You could easily just copy paste those. Those are usually, it's not a problem. I should have drank that earlier. It's a little cold now. I'll go make another cup in a minute. Let's do the pre-chorus. It's only 8 measures, so it's not. Back to half speed. What are we at for time here? We are, I'm gonna say about 40 minutes in. That's not bad. It's about a minute about a minute for every second of charting. Ooh. Here we go. Thank you, Metric, for the 100 bits. So, yeah, what I was saying, it's about a minute per second of song, which tracks. Like if you look, this is about, let's see, it's 126, so this is what, 126.5, 127.5 is about here. So, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, let's keep going. So here, although you hear noise, like locked, I don't think you should chart that. I mean, we'll do, like, once you hear the tone, you'll see why. But like, if you were to chart here, when you're in game, it doesn't look very good. Like you're not quite sure what to do. So like the actual syllable actually starts all the way out here, even though there's so much audio beforehand. Just like that big breath that he took earlier in the song. Oh, I started there. And if you hear something like a ch, like that you don't want to chart that either. So basically, whenever that stops around here, that's when you want to place your note. And of course, don't chart S's. I'll put the lyrics up here. Locked inside your myths completely. Okay. Myths. Sounds a little too breathy. I don't think I want to try the M here. Me. Yeah. So there's like a tiny slide here. I don't think I want to chart it, just because it's so small that it's gonna look weird in game. I'll place the note here, and then when I get to the timing checking later in a few minutes, I'll see if that was the right choice or not. I think after. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Funny thing I found with Honeycomb which makes sense. Unpacking, repacking song pack files breaks the hopo frequency and facial anims. One of the reasons why it was working with bypassing the on-disk checksum. It shouldn't. I'm trying to think why that would break. If you're just doing the songs and repack it, assuming you're doing it as a GH3, because I know that's what you're working on, it shouldn't break, because I repacked a couple things before. Because the hopo frequency is set in the set list, not the song itself. So if you're changing the chart, then that could explain it. Or if you chose the wrong chose the wrong hopo type. So if you did you choose that converted to MIDI and back or something? It shouldn't. Like if you're just unpacking and repacking, that should just work. But we'll look at that later. Ooh, another big boy slide. Yeah, that sounds great. That's Alright, so we've reached the first chorus. Congratulations, everyone. Was that about a minute? Nah. I've got a couple, about 5 to 10 more seconds of song left for it to start in 1 minute. So I have to start at 1 minute. Can't English today, which is great when I'm streaming in English. Alright, let's go. This is... we need a rager. So I think there's harmonies here. Yep. Definitely. We need a rager. We need a rager. That's quick. It's like, we need a... oh, short lyric here, because this is we, and here is need. And then ah is right here as well. We don't want to try the rrr sound. So we can burn it to the ground. Again, quick lyric here. I know I missed a lyric here, so it's... right here, so we can burn it to the ground. We can burn it to the ground. Sounds like there's a slide with that burn. I don't know. Second harmony's singing a little longer. Yeah, I'll just try the main harmony for now. Oh, I should probably check the timing of the pre-chorus. I'll do it all at once. We can't slow down. Always save. That sounds a lot. Oh, there's an I in there somewhere. The need is like here somewhere? Ow. The we is here. So we can. And we can burn it to the ground.
It's cancer. It's cancer. It's cancer. It's
Is here. Okay. So it goes right into verse number 2. So now would be a good time to check the timings. Look at that. We've already completed another 2 sections, another 24 measures. So we're over a minute charted already. So that's awesome. All right, let's start at the pre-chorus.
forever locked inside your midst, complete me. I'm intrigued by your disguise. We're ranger, so we can burn it to the ground. It's contagious. We can slow down. We can speak. We can burn it. We can burn it. Burn it.
A little sooner there too.
So we can burn it to the ground. It's contagious. We can slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Sounds a little weird, but
Slow down.
that sounds better.
We're ranger. We're ranger. So we can burn it to the ground. It's contagious. We can slow down the slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. We can slow down the picket line and the black.
All right. So let's keep going. We got a lot of the song charted already. Let's see, we are currently at just over an hour, so that's great. See, this vocal started at 44 seconds. We're now at 1:57, so a little faster than a minute per second of song. Let's keep going. And if you have any questions while this is going on, feel free to send a message in the chat. If you're wondering about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, you missed the explanation earlier, I'm happy to re-explain. I think in about 10 minutes, I'm probably going to take a quick break. I just want to get some more hot tea, to stand up for a minute, and then Let's see how fast we can get. Let's see how far we can get in 12 minutes. Line. Definitely two pitches there, I think. Placard sign. Aye. Will die before the future is born. Before the future is born. If what?
Born if I live.
Oh, if okay. I might chart this if a living. Yeah, I think I might charge that. Chart that. A living's what you're looking for. What a big breath. Big boy breath. Not sure that's a slide or if he's saying like what you're looking for. Let me see.
What you are looking,
I'm gonna say that's two separate words, two separate syllables, not part of the same word. What you're looking for.
what you are looking for.
Excuse me. The liars.
Cheats, victors in defeat.
Victors in defeat.
Lover in defeat. Oh, no, lover. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What a scream.
Oh, no.
Big boy scream.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I love her in. Oh, I love her in it. Oh, I love her in. Oh, I love her.
Okay. Genius is saying this lyric's supposed to be a hollow-eyed lover.
Oh, I love her in it. Dirty man. Oh, I love her in. Oh,
Maybe this is hollow? Hollow-eyed lover? I don't hear the ah though.
oh, I love. Oh, I love. Oh, I love her in it.
Unless this part is ah.
Oh, I love her in it. Oh, I love. Oh, I love.
Okay, I think this is the low and hollow.
Oh, I
Low.
I love her in it.
Eyed lover.
I love.
Eyed is here. Low is here.
Oh, I love her in it. Oh, I love.
Maybe make this the hollow part.
Oh, I love her. Oh, I love. Oh, I.
And the ah, this might be the ah.
Oh, I. Oh,
Okay.
oh, I love her. Oh, I love her. Oh, I love.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock, so I'm just gonna take a quick break. I'm just gonna make some more tea for me, and hopefully I can drink it while it's hot. But in 12 minutes, how far did we get? So we started on this, like, we got pretty decently through verse 2. I'm pretty proud of us here. All right, I am gonna take a quick break. I'm just gonna open up Word document in case somebody pops in. Just quick message. And I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Got myself a cup of tea. Hot this time. A little too hot to drink right now. I also got me some dates because I got a little hungry. So, you might see me eat that periodically. Without further ado, let's get back into it. So we're almost on verse 2. How long was I gone for? Like 6 minutes? So. Okay, let's go.
I love her in. Magazine, we gotta lose. Magazine, we gotta lose.
Well, Genius is just wrong. It says that the lyric's supposed to be "they are the loose stomach staple," but it clearly says he says "we are the loose stomach staple."
Magazine, we gotta lose. We gotta.
Or "we've got a loose stomach staple."
We gotta lose stomach.
Whatever. Stomach. Oh, I gotta get this. Just 1 second. We are back again. All right, hello. Wow, my wife called me, and I come back, and I'm come back from a raid, or I come back to a raid. That's awesome. How's it going, everyone? Not sure how many people are left now, but welcome if you're here. So the stream is a vocals charting. I started this the stream I started about 2 hours ago. I'd probably say I've been on this about an hour and 20 minutes. We're just going through this song, Crushing Destroyer by RX Bandits. It's a song I am releasing in February, and I thought it'd be fun to go through and show what a vocals chart, or how a vocals chart is made. Oh, and also Crucito, -36, where is this person living? I think I'm on Mars. I'm just saying. No, I'm in Canada. I'm in one of the landlocked provinces. We don't get any heat from the ocean, so we're just living in cold and dark. Was a fitting raid. We're playing GH3 Perma all day. Dang, nice. How did permadeath go? Did you get far? Yeah, it's super messed up. I gotta plug in my car. I gotta plan to go outside. Oh, almost got fast solo A. That's awesome. Just so y'all know, the people who join, I am charting at half speed, so that it's gonna sound a little bit like a little slow. I do that because when I chart at half speed, it's basically like it's an octave down, because I don't like how the pitch shift vocal sound. So just in case you're all wondering why it sounds so low and slow. And I also focus on timing first. So I place all the notes down first to make sure that it lines up with the timing of the voice, and then I go in and pitch it. Mainly because if I do both at the same time, I feel like it just slows me down. I feel like if I focus on one task, it tends to be faster. I've been using. I'm a little biased. I've been using Reaper probably for 14 years now, since Rock Band Network. Maybe even it'd be before then. 16 years probably, off and on. I love the program. I recommend it for Rock Band charting, mainly because you only have to use one program. I know a lot of people like to use Moonscraper or Editor on Fire. Nothing wrong with using those programs to chart. It's just that if you have to swap between programs, like, oh, I need to make an adjustment to my vocal chart. It's like, okay, time to go into other programs to do this. So, but you know, whatever works for you. I hope that maybe as a result of this stream, maybe it'll get you to explore the other programs available, and yeah. So, as related to a daunting task, it can be. It's kind of like, I mean, the tools that are available. So, what you see at the bottom here is the spectrograph or spectrogram. What's it called? Spectrogram. I find it helps a lot use it like charting vocals visually. I'm not a huge fan of using scrubbing like that. Like I know it can be useful. To me, it's just grating. So I use the spectrogram because it kind of just shows you when they start singing, like the actual like pitched stuff. So when you see this big blob here at the beginning of this word, what is that word? Okay, so this is the sheen part of machine. This is unpitched because there's so many frequencies playing at the same time, so you can kind of just go like, okay, I think the pitched part starts here, pretty close, and then I can make my note until this little note ends, and I got my syllable instead of scrubbing and being like, when does the pitched part start? Here ish, I guess. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub metric. An off form. What do you mean off form? Tape style. Well, and this scrubbing is what C3 recommended for a while, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, odd form, okay. There are like things you can do to make it sound scrubbing. Yeah, like I don't know, maybe my settings aren't right, but I just prefer to do it visually. Oh, there is this. No, never mind. Oh yeah, as if you're lining up tape for an analog edit. That's cool. Diddle. Reaper's goated. Yeah, I like it. Like I said, like I use it. I use it for more than just Rock Band charts too. I've been just minor stuff, but like my wife runs a dance group, and she asks me constantly to like make little like mixes for her. I use it for that. It's great. And just even just yeah, analyzing audio. I use it a ton. I actually ended up buying a license. You can see license for personal use. Mainly also because I didn't want to keep clicking away the screen every time I open up the app. What are they saying? Blending a couple of his syllables there. And yeah. Yeah, you want to try to avoid the consonant sounds, like obviously hard sounds like p or k, but even like y sounds, you don't always chart them, even though they might technically have a pitch. It just kind of feels weird once you get into the game. If you do more vocal charting, it kind of just comes to you like, yeah, this sounds like a good chart. World's greatest first introduction to a track. Yeah. And then what I do as I finish sections, that's what I have this chart for down here, just to kind of see when I start the next section. I actually go back, play at full speed with the synths playing, just so that I can see if the notes I placed were timed correctly, just as a second check. Anything.
Anything.
Definitely TH sound there. Alright, so now I've finished the section. I go back to the beginning of the section and just go through the vocals just to make sure that it sounds correctly timed. I don't think the pitch I chose here, C, is in the key, so it might sound a little jarring. I'm just listening for time and then move on.
Down the picket line and the blanket sign don't mean nothing in the modern time. The past will die before the future's born. If a living's what you're looking for, cause they're the liars, cheats, victims in defeat. Oh, that lover in a dirty magazine. We got a loose stomach staple in a money machine. Add a little power and you know they'll say anything.
That sounded mostly right, except this part here.
Add a little power.
Maybe?
Add a little power and you know they'll add a little power and you know they'll say anything.
I think it's alright. So, alright, so now we are through the second verse. We've done got just a little bit of vocals left. We've got a pre-chorus and the chorus before we have a little break. Earlier in the stream, as I was doing, so I mentioned that the pre-chorus and chorus repeat. Like they pretty much say this. I think it's the same lyrics. Yeah, it is, according to this lyric sheet. So I mentioned earlier, it's probably not a good idea to copy lyrics when there's a song like this, when it has a tempo map that's all over the place. Mainly because it's gonna take more time to fix all the notes than it is to just chart them going throughout. So I'll show you. I'll just copy all these notes from pre-chorus 1 to verse 2. Actually, let me first add a little anchor note so that I can easily copy paste this. Okay, all the way to verse 2. So I'm just going to copy this. I'll delete this note. And it is right at the marker. Oops. Okay. It would be funny if this was the one song where it kind of worked on. Well, it's not bad, actually. Might actually work. Let's see.
Locked inside your
Wow, it actually kind of works. This might actually save me some time.
completes me.
Well, that one's obvious. So this one is well, let's see how long it would take for me to fix. I'm just gonna go through it. But I also said that if you're doing like a modern pop song, then you usually can copy because they actually do just straight up copy the choruses throughout the song. But let's see. So this slide happened way earlier. And the note is like here. This note is like way earlier. Oh, and this one slides in this chorus as opposed to just being a straight note. Although barely. Might not be worth sliding. Here? I think it's closer to here. And there is a lot of repetition with vocals charting, as you can hear. You're listening to this, excuse me, same little bit every time. And again, I'm mostly just looking at the spectrogram here. A lot of frequencies usually means a consonant, and there is, like the j. Or a percussive element. Not always, but usually. I got a big boy slide here. And that's where the harmonies come in. This is chorus 2. Okay, I'm just gonna delete these and just chart them. And now, so because harmonies are involved, spectrogram can get a little messy, especially if they're not always singing exactly on time, which they aren't. Mostly they are, but not always. Like there was a section earlier in the song where the lead singer probably stopped singing a good, like, well, you could visually see it. They stopped a couple, like, stopped about 100 milliseconds earlier. So that's when you kind of have to scrub a little bit, but I still don't like to do the scrubbing up here. You can kind of see these lines here. That kind of might be able to use that. Sometimes it kind of sounds like they're kind of like, it doesn't really sound like a slide. It just kind of sounds like they sing a pitch, they stop singing, and then they suddenly like continue the same syllable at a lower pitch. You'd still put that as a slide. It's part of the same syllable. And also because you can't have empty, you cannot have a note without a lyric, so. I know that Green Grass and High Tides, the cover, and I think the real thing too. When I charted that, had a couple of those instances. Where's here? Oh. Yeah. The only thing is keyboard, like up and down arrow doesn't work if I'm in the inline editor, but there's a we in here. We. Oops. Ooh. Hey, Jess. Ooh. That line. We can slow down. Oh, can't slow down. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see it. Here. Yeah. Yeah, around here. Fix it in post. So we can. Burn it all to the ground. Yeah, so here's the like where the harmonies are kind of not perfectly in sync, but you kind of want to follow the lead singer because that's the loudest in the mix usually. I guess follow the one that's the loudest in the mix. To the ground. Oh. Other culture money dream.
Culture money dream, don't tell me anything. Market pacific for all, you can never steal our love.
So after this, we will take a, or we'll have a small break so we can skip ahead into the song, which we like that. All right, let's finish this one, and then we'll listen to the full thing since the chorus started. Other culture money dream. Don't tell me anything. Gary. So it's kind of yeah. There's vocals in the left and right ear, and they're singing slightly off time from each other. Oh, that's there the pitch or shift. I think it's here. Currently, I'm waking up in 8.5 hours. Okay. Okay, let's listen to the timings there. And then we get a small break.
Eyes, we need a rager, so we can put it all to the ground. It's contagious, we can't slow down, slow down. We need a rager, so we can put it all to the ground. It's contagious, we can't slow down. Comes from on a dream, don't tell me anything. Market fast and free for all, you can never steal our love.
Hey, Sneak. How did that tournament go? I didn't hear anything about it. I saw it for a little bit, but I had to dip. All right, now if I remember correctly, this part's an echo. I don't know what they're saying though. Does Spotify have it? Oops. Yeah, you said you never mean it, but I think that's later.
Yeah, it says you never mean it.
Yep. So, okay, well, there's definitely something there. I lost to Finger Quick and Moose, as expected. I had a chance against Moose that I botched horribly. Finger Quick outsqueezed me on the last note of Cult. Oh, wow. I don't remember who you were facing off when I joined. I think it was Vagician. And, like, you beat him by, like, there was a song You beat him like it was a hair. Like it was like less than 1,000 points that you beat. I was like, wow, that was insane. Ah, that was the one. Yeah, Pride and Joy. You just eked out that win. That was so cool. Okay. Wait, I said what? Oh, really? You sent him to the losers bracket? No, I didn't. I didn't catch that. That must have been before then, right? Oh, it was after. Okay. Ah, okay. Vegeta was the first match. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have to figure out what those lyrics are later. I think it's just like a guy going like, "Ah." E. If I remember correctly, actually, when I used MV I think some of it also went into the guitar stem. Oops. Yeah, I did. Oh well. All right, we're getting there. We're over halfway done. Serial sounds, yeah. I don't know if I'll keep that in. Probably. It's just a guy going like, "Oh." I'm not singing that right, but I'll probably leave it in. Although, let's see how it sounds with the main mic. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. I'm gonna turn it down just in case. You can hear it. Okay, this is a good example. Lead vocals end here, and harmonies just go on for like another 300 milliseconds. Actually, I think the lead vocal might be singing longer. You said you never mean it. I'm bleeding in here. You said you never mean it. Short syllable. Bleeding in here. Bleeding in here. Does he lower his voice? Sounds like he's saying yeah. I don't know why I scream like that, just makes me laugh. All that we gain. That's a short syllable. Something that we cannot create. Something that we cannot create. Come over to you. Sounds like a slide. Over to you.
Over to you.
Alright, let's see how that sounds. Oh, there's like a yeah! Yeah! Okay. Getting there, getting there. Right. Hey, Frag. Welcome. Been a while since I've seen you in a stream of mine. I mean, to be fair, it's been a while since I've streamed.
Yeah, it says I never mean it, but I bleed it here from my open wound. And all that we gain is something that we cannot create. Oh, I never could come over to you.
say yeah? I'm doing well. I'm getting a little sleepy, but I'm almost done. We got like one little section here, and then like the outro, the chart. Timing wise, I'm just doing the timing right now. Yeah, right. And then I'll do pitches, and well, I gotta do harmony. I don't think I'll get to do harmonies today. I think I've only got about 40 minutes left. So it's midnight here, and I gotta get up kind of early tomorrow. So, but I'll probably be able to finish Harmony 1, if I haul ass. And maybe what I'll do, I'll show a preview of what the rest of the song looks like. I've actually charted bass, guitar, and drums already, and maybe that could be a fun little thing for you guys. Yeah, so just gonna continue charting vocals here, and let's see what happens today. Oh, I don't like these vocals.
I'm intrigued by all the skies.
Yeah, well, that's definitely vocals. Locked inside. Vocals are so quiet. Your yeah. Okay.
Completes me. I'm intrigued by all the sky, by all the, by all the, by all the
That'll do for now. I'll fix it in a bit. Okay. Last one. Last little bit. Can't believe we're here. Where are we? Outro? Yes. That's a yeah if I ever heard one. I'm intrigued. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm almost done. Timing, anyway. Levers vanish. Oops. Better save, otherwise I might lose my whole progress. Oh yeah, I do remember this. So there's like a voice. So in addition to the thing people singing, there is another voice in the background here, and I don't know what they're saying. In the right channel, or I think it's panning between left and right. Well, anyway, I'm not charting that because I don't know what they're saying. To see the sun? Steal the sun. Oh, don't want to steal the sun. Razor beam. Let's fall in love. My last section. Almost done. Reverse vanish. Checking that I'm still recording. I'm worried that the VoD's going to be muted because I did play the song. Okay, well, the main vocals stayed the same. There are some... Definitely one there. So what I'll do for the main vocals, I'll just have the notes all just slide into each other like at the same pitch because it's not changing. It doesn't do anything. So that way I can keep the charts the same between the harmonies. And yeah, got the NeverHax bot migrated to a Docker. Don't have to run it primarily on my main PC. Nice. I have no idea. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm just going to leave it at this for now. I guess I'll chart harms 2 and 3 separately. Okay, let's check the timing. And then I think I'll actually show you what the rest of the song looks like. I don't know. I kind of want to just... I'm kind of just want to not do vocals for about 5 minutes. And then I will do the pitches. And then we'll call it a day. And yeah, so let's check the timing here, and then I'll show you guys the song.
Seconds to leave the space, vacate to steal the sun, quick like a laser beam, let's fall in love. Seconds to leave the space, vacate to steal the sun, let's fall in love.
that sounds good to me. So, yeah, I'd like to show you guys the rest of the song. Let me know what you think. It's quite chaotic. I don't expect you to like critique it or anything, but I really like the song. So I'll do drums, bass, guitar. It's a world exclusive. Okay, let's put them here. I'll make them, let's do it like that. Okay. Let's keep them close like this. And here. There. Hi. Oops. And then I'll do the pitches and then we'll call it. So. And yeah, I'm surprised that there aren't like any RX Bandits customs, like not on Rhythmverse. I mean, maybe Chorus, but I haven't checked there. But yeah, like there's no full band RX Bandits, which I think is a shame. Okay, let's start pitching. Got 20 minutes, lots of time. One second. Okay. So I did use basic pitch. Where is it? I forgot to do that. Second. Oh, so I did. So to help me with pitching, I use basic pitch. It generates a MIDI file. It's not perfect, but it should help me start pitching it.
A new adventure.
A new adventure. Oh, actually, I guess I can use retune as well.
A new adventure. A new a new a new a new
Let's pop it into, yes. Let's close this. Oops. There. And we'll just work the bottom here, because we don't really need to see the timings right now.
a new adventure. A new adventure. A new adventure. Adventure. A new adventure. To a place. To a place we can find.
This is done. Yeah. Okay, let's check this out. So I know ear training is important. And I should probably do it more. I also like to make charts fast. So okay, so what I'm doing, so the MIDI it generates, this basic pitch, is always at 120 beats per minute. So I basically have to override the tempo map for just this one track. make sure it starts at the same time as the other one. And now, if I then hit glue, oops, close this for a second. And then if I open up this MIDI track and this one, so now, and like I said, it's not perfect, but it will let me, so the notes in front are the ones I charted. The notes in the back are the auto-generated ones. And I can always swap between them. Piano roll notes. Where do I show all? Hide notes. Don't want to hide any. There, show. Oh, no wonder the vocals were so low earlier.
Adventure to a place we can, to a place.
Is that actually a B?
To a place we can find, to a place we.
So I think he's singing off key here.
To a place we can find, to a place we can find, place we can find with a.
So it's pretty accurate, and I like it. I like that about it. Like I said, of course, it's always better to train your ears yourself. If you want a fast pitch chart, especially if it's just one vocalist, this is a pretty great tool. There's a command line, that the one I use, and then there's also a website version. If you just Google, oops, this one. If you Google basic pitch from Spotify, this website here, you can upload any audio file. It's better if it's a separated instrument, like vocals, but you can also do bass, guitar, trumpets, anything, and then get it to generate a MIDI file, and it'll try to detect the pitch. It's never perfect, but it can help you get started. And to show you an example of what keys look like, just to kind of get sidetracked. So I tried to do, I started a convert of Call Me the Breeze from Warriors of Rock. And so this is the keyboard. And I'll pull up behind what it looks like. So what you see in the front is what I charted. What you see in the back is what the program generated. Now, it's not perfect, but it definitely can help in recognizing pitches. Just a tip if you want to chart faster. So anyway, let's get back to this song.
Hands in each other's, and a new world.
Okay, I think that's just vibrato, so I'm just going to make that a single note. Listen.
With our hands in each other's, each other's, hands in each other's.
So he's definitely not singing on key, but that is a G sharp, I think.
Hands in each other's,
Others.
and a new world in our minds, and a new world, and a new world in our, and a new world in our mind, world in our mind, world in our mind, and a new world in our mind, new world in our mind, and a new world in our mind.
Oh, I'm glad you think so, Freg. I was worried that it might be boring because I don't know vocals. Who knows what people think, right? So I'm glad you think so.
When I'm inside you, babe. When I'm inside.
It is satisfying to find the right notes.
When I'm When I'm inside you, baby. Inside you, inside you.
Also, just one
When
moment.
I'm inside you, baby. Baby, lips, complete me. Complete me. Complete me. Me. Complete me. I'm complete me. Complete me. Baby, lips, complete me. I'm in intrigued. I'm intrigued by your.
There might be devils of vocals too.
I'm intrigued by your design. The price of the price. The price of the price of fame. It don't fame. It don't come. It
Might be a small slide. This might look weird in game, but
fame. It don't.
that sounds right.
It don't. It don't come.
But like I said, I'm kind of just blindly following like the little ghosty notes in the back there, and it's working out pretty well.
Don't come cheaply. Come cheaply. Come cheaply. Don't come cheaply. Could you point me?
And even like harmonies, it like again not perfect, but you can definitely tell that there's like with the pitches it recognized. This is kind of out to lunch here, but let's see.
Cheaply, could you? Could you?
Is it B flat? I don't know.
Cheaply, could you? Could you point me? You point me to the meaning. Could you tell? Could you tell me? You tell me what's in what's in what's in what's in what's in store. What's in store?
That's also one.
In store. We all want to. We all want to. We all want to. Want to. Want to live
Forever.
Live forever.
That ain't right. Alright, so this part I might actually have to figure it out myself.
Live forever.
Like that.
Ever, 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 ever,
That sounds right.
ever,
I make this a talkie. Ah.
Live forever, live forever, live forever, live forever, live forever, live forever,
I think that's right.
live forever,
Oh.
forever. Locked inside your midst, complete me. Locked inside your, locked inside, locked in, locked, locked inside your, locked inside, locked inside your midst, complete me, complete me. I've been treated, I've been, I've been, I've been treated, I've been treated, I've been treated, I've been treated, I've been treated by your, I've been treated, I've been treated,
I'm intrigued.
I've been treated, I've been treated, I've been treated,
I think that's right.
I've been treated,
I think it's an F.
I've been treated by your disguise, by your disguise, your disguise, by your disguise, your disguise, 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 disguise.
I think he meant to sing a D.
I've been treated by your disguise.
Hey.
We need a rager. We need a rager.
Alright, so he's the middle vocalist.
We need a rager. So we can burn it to the, 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 burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground.
I think that's right. Okay, let me turn the vocal. That's why I turned the vocals down, because I could hear the beeps better.
So we can burn it to the ground. It's it's contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious.
That's right.
It's contagious. We can, we can, we can slow down. We rage, rager. So we can burn it to the so we can burn it to the ground. We can burn it to the ground. It's contagious. We can slow down the picket line. Down the picket line and the blanket sign. Down the picket. The picket. Down the picket line. Down the picket. Down the picket line. Picket line. Picket line and the blanket sign.
That one needs some work.
Down the picket. Down the picket. Down the picket. The picket. Down the picket line. Down the picket line and the picket line. Picket line. Oh, down the picket line. Down the picket line and the blanket sign. Don't mean nothing. Don't mean. Down the picket line. Down the picket line and the blanket.
I have no idea what to do there.
Slow down the picket line and the.
That just sounds like he's not singing in key at all. And this tuner kind of confirms that, because you can see he's like, oh, I'm 30 cents flat.
The picket line.
And then 20 cents sharp.
The picket line and the blankets. Picket line and.
Okay, I'm going to say, I think it's supposed to be all D. I think is what he was trying to do.
The picket line and the. Down the picket line and the picket line. The picket line and the blanket sign. Line and the and the blanket sign. Line and the blanket sign. Line and the blanket sign. Line and the blanket sign. And the black and the blanket sign and the blanket sign.
Okay, I think he was trying to sing a D, but he didn't quite reach it. So, yeah, I don't know if I should chart as is, as he sang it, which I can't, because you can't do halves.
Picket line and the blanket sign. And the blanket sign. Blanket sign. Don't mean nothing in the modern time. Mean nothing. Don't mean nothing in the modern time. In the nothing in the nothing in the modern time. Picket line and the blanket sign. Line and the line and the blanket sign. Don't and the blanket sign. Don't mean nothing in the modern time. The past would die before. The past will die before the future's born. The past will die before the past will die before the future's born. The past.
Okay, this is a talkie. I think that might actually be a D.
The past will die before the future's born. The future's born if I live it. What's your born if I live it? What? If I live it, what's your looking for? Cause they're the. What's your looking? What's your looking for? What's your looking for? What's your
I think that's it.
What's your looking for? Cause they're the liars, cheats, victors in defeat. Victors in defeat. Victors in defeat.
Again, singing like flat? I don't know. I'll do a second pass of this, not today, but well, at least if I get the basic structure down, I should be good.
In defeat. Oh,
Okay, well that is definitely going to be talkies.
oh, I love her and eternity. Oh, I love her and eternity. Oh, I love. Oh, I love her. Oh, I love her. dirty magazine.
Dirty magazine.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty magazine. We gotta lose. Dirty magazine. Dirty magazine. Dirty magazine. We gotta lose. Dirty magazine. Dirty magazine. We gotta lose. Magazine. We gotta lose. Stomach staple. We gotta lose. Lose stomach. Lose stomach. Lose stomach staple. Lose stomach staple in a money machine.
That doesn't sound right.
Lose stomach staple. Stomach. Gotta lose. Gotta lose stomach. We gotta lose stomach. Lose stomach staple in a.
Might not be pitched.
Lose stomach staple. Lose stomach staple in a. Staple in. Staple in a. Stomach staple in a. Stomach staple in a. Stomach staple in a.
Oh, this one's lower.
Stomach staple in a money machine. In a money machine.
Money machine.
In a money machine.
That sounds right.
Stomach staple in a money machine. Dirty magazine. We gotta lose. Dirty magazine. We.
I think this one's lower too.
Dirty magazine. We gotta lose. Magazine. Magazine. We gotta lose. Magazine. We gotta lose. Stomach staple in a money machine.
Try to follow this along and see. Nope, that doesn't sound right at all. You failed me. Basic pitch. That sounds right. I'm debating making this a talkie. I think the rest is right though.
Locked inside your miscom. We're raging. What's in store? Locked inside your.
Alright.
Locked inside your.
Perfect.
Miscom. Your miscom. Miscom. Please. completes me. I'm intrigued by your I'm intrigued by your demise. We need a rage, we need a rager, so we can put it all to the ground, to the ground. It's contagious. The ground. It's contagious. It's contagious. We
yeah, this part.
We can't slow down. We need a ranger.
Oh, going up.
We need a ranger. We need a ranger. So we can put it all to the ground, to the ground. It's contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious. We can't slow down.
Okay.
Coach, I'm on a dream. Don't tell me anything. Market fast and free for all. You can never steal our love.
Okay, this is the A. That means it's singing the.
Steal our love. You can never steal our love. You never steal our love. Our love.
Okay. That's the lower.
Coach, I'm on a dream. Coach, I'm on a dream. Don't tell me anything.
Don't tell me anything.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me anything. Don't Don't tell me. Don't tell me anything. Tell me anything. Anything. Tell me anything. Anything. Tell me anything. Don't tell me. Tell me anything. Market. Don't tell me anything.
Anything.
Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me anything. Coach, I'm on a dream. Don't tell me anything. My game. Don't tell me. Don't tell me anything. Market. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything.
That sounds right.
Coach, I'm on a dream. Don't tell me anything. Market fast and free for all. Market fast and free for all. For all. You can never steal our love. You can never steal our love. Never steal our love. You never steal our love. Never steal our love. Free for all. You can never steal our love.
I think that's right.
You can never steal our love. You can never.
You can never.
You can never. You can never. You can never. You can never steal. You can never steal our love.
Not that it matters, but I have to come back to it.
You can never steal our love. You can never steal our love. You can never coach your money dream. Don't tell me anything. Market fast and free for all. You can never steal our love.
All right, I'll come back to that.
It's a flow. It's a flow. It's a flow. It's a flow.
That's too high. Perfect.
Yeah, it says it never mean it. Mean it. Yeah, yeah. It says it never mean it. It says it never mean it. It says it. It says it never. It says it never mean it. But I'll play it here. I'll play it here. But I'll play. But I'll play it here. From my open wound. From my open. My open wound. From my open wound. From my open wound. And all that we gain. All that we gain. All that we gain. All that we gain. Is all that we gain. And all that we gain.
Mm-hmm.
All that we gain. All that we gain. All that we gain. And all that we gain is something that we gain. It's something that we cannot create. Not create. Not create. Oh, I never. Oh, I never. Oh, I never. To come over. To come. To come over. To come. To come over. To come. To come over to you. Come over to you. Come over to you. To come over. To come over. To come over. Come over to you. To come. To come over to ever. To come. To come over to. To come over to you. To come over to you.
That sounds right.
Oh, I never. create. Oh, I never. Oh, I never. Oh, I never. Oh, I never. Oh, I never could come over to you.
Saki.
Locked inside. Locked inside. Locked inside your myth. Complete, completes me. Complete, completes me. Completes me. Completes me. I'm intrigued by your sky. Intrigued by your sky. By your sky. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued.
Locked inside your myth. Complete. Complete. Completes me. Completes me. Completes me. Completes me. Completes me. Completes me. Complete. Completes me. Completes me. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by your sky. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by your sky.
Oops.
Take us to leave the space.
Jump scare for what? What? The full band? Or the yeah.
Take us to leave the space. Take us to leave the. Take us to. Take us to. Take us to leave. Take us to leave the space. Take us to leave the space. Vacate. Vacate the. Vacate the still. Vacate the still the sun. Quick like a laser beam. Quick like a laser. Like a laser beam. Let's fall. Fall in. Fall in. Fall in. Take it. Take us to leave the space. Take Vacate to steal the sun. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love.
Cool. Well, other than like 3 little spots, that is the way to chart a vocals chart. in what, 3 hours? Let's say, given it took a half hour total BRB time. So I have to go. It's 12:30. I have to sleep. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, or if it was informative. I did record this. There'll probably be a part two. Not sure when. When I'll add lyrics, and then add animations, and then do harmony too. So yeah, I will announce that sometime. I don't know when I'll do that. Next week maybe. But yeah, thanks for staying here the whole time there, Metric. I appreciate the hangout and everybody else that came. I hope everybody has a good evening or day wherever you are, and yeah, I'll definitely do this again. This was fun, actually. It was fun going through it and just kind of sitting down and hammering it out. Because usually what I do for vocals is like, I'll do like a phrase or two, and I'm like, I'm gonna do something else. Now that I was sitting and I had an audience, it was like, yeah, right? I was locked in. It was fun. So, yeah, I hope you all have a good day, or good evening, good night, good day, wherever you are, and I will stream again. Peace.